Live from EverMedia Studios in Los Angeles, this is EverTalk Live.
Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm Rob Mack.
Happy Thursday. I'm Jez Moyer, and this is EverTalk Live, coming to you live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m., streaming on all things social and, of course, on Apple TV and Roku via the EverTalk app.
Yes. I'm loving the outfit today, Jez.
Thank you.
Looks amazing, huh?
Hashtag thanks, it's RTR.
Oh, I should have known.
The rumor is true. I'm an official Rent the Runway ambassador, and I couldn't do what I do without them. So thank you for sponsoring my looks, literally from the studio to the red carpet. I've probably got 4 wardrobe changes in my car.
It's the only
right
way to
now.
do it in LA, right? You live in a car.
Not to mention, if I go to New York, I can literally have my clothes shipped.
Yeah.
So you can actually travel light, because nobody really does that.
Oh my gosh, totally. I mean, just going 2 cities away from where we are now is kind of like flying to New York. It takes that long. So yeah.
I feel like that every day I drive from the Valley to West Hollywood. I'm like, oh, I'm bi-coastal.
Feels like you are.
It does feel like I am, but at least I can make it look good.
Indeed.
Thank you to Rent the Runway, and I'm excited to announce that I have an awesome offer, $200 off your first 2 months of an unlimited membership.
Look at you. I love it.
Yes, use the code RTRJeslyn, and you have an unlimited conscious closet.
You came bearing gifts today, Jez. Fantastic.
Always, gifts are a love language, but most importantly, we're very excited for our special guest today. Good morning, everyone, back in the studio.
What's up, guys?
Good morning. Wow, we're going to need to infuse with coffee back there. Well, we're so excited. We have got the beautiful Anastasia Elliott in the house. Good morning, Anastasia.
Good morning.
So,
Morning.
on EverTalk Live, we want to know how you start your day. How do you wake up and stay woke?
I usually wake up and start my day with a 10-minute meditation and 3 pages of journaling and a hot lemon water.
Hot lemon water.
All right, hot lemon water. That's a very popular thing these days. Love the hair.
Thank you.
Really beautiful color there.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Merrick Hanna is in the house. Good morning, Merrick.
Good morning.
What's up, man?
We're so excited that you're here, and we can't wait for you to teach us a few of those moves.
Yes.
I'm excited about that.
It's no wonder your videos are viral. I cannot stop watching. I think I've binged you for 3 days now.
That's awesome. That's
So
like a lot. She
inspired.
doesn't have a whole lot of time, so.
No. So tell us, how do you wake up and stay woke? What's a morning routine like for you?
Well, my morning routine is actually pretty boring. I just wake up, eat toast, and then try to get my schoolwork done early so I have time for dancing later.
All right. Love that. So what's your nighttime routine? You go to bed pretty early? How early?
I go to bed really early.
Yeah.
I go to bed at around 9,
Yeah.
and then I wake up at 6.
Okay. You're in good company here. We do that same thing.
Discipline.
Yeah.
All
Awesome.
about the discipline. Well, thanks so much for being with us. Paulina is in the house. She is starring in the Netflix original series, The Expanding Universe of Ashley Garcia. Good morning.
Good morning.
Congratulations on this role. This is going to be a huge show.
Thank you so much.
So we want to know, how do you start your day? What's your morning routine? How do you wake up and stay woke?
Well, I wake up at a decent time, usually not early as 6, usually 9 to 10. I've been listening to Ben Platt recently, his new album, in the morning, and I wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face. Pretty normal.
Love that. Do you have a favorite track on that album, or do you love them all?
Ooh, I love them all, but I'm into Temporary Love.
Oh, all right. Temporary love.
Yeah.
It's a good topic for Friday, huh? Think about that. Friday feels. We'll talk about that.
Just like the story of my life. Well, thank you all so much for being with us. We look forward to continuing the conversation later in the show.
Love that. How fantastic. Let's going on with the weather today, Jazz? It's a little overcast, huh?
Hashtag mood around
Yeah.
here. Here we thought we were living in Los Angeles. It feels like Chicago.
It does feel like Chicago, a little feels like Pittsburgh, but I can appreciate that. Again, champagne problems for the most part. Huh?
Champagne problems. Speaking of champagne, we are going to be on the red carpet at the Amari Magazine
Yes, we are.
launch party tonight. Mario Lopez, his gorgeous wife Courtney, gracing the cover. Cannot wait. Thank you for the invitation, George.
Yes, indeed. I'm looking forward to that event. You got plans for the rest of the week, Jess? You're thinking about it?
Well, yes. Yesterday, I was with Nancy Davis, and we were at the annual luncheon planning the Race to a Race Gala. Now, it's not happening until May, right here in Beverly Hills at the Beverly Hilton. It's one of the most glamorous galas of the year in the country, and we couldn't be more excited to support her. Of course, she's one of our hosts here at EverTalk. She hosts the show Peace and Love with Nancy Davis, and we cannot wait to just continue to share with you as we plan and gear up, because there's going to be some incredible A-list talent playing there. Elton John has played her party in the past.
Come over. That's all you really need to know.
That's all you really need to know. So, Lizzo, if you're watching, we'd love for you to make a special performance.
Yes, seriously, right?
Slide into my DMs, Lizzo. I want to hook you up with the Peace and Love.
Love that. I can appreciate that totally. Oh my goodness. This weekend I'm doing TLP Mastermind. So we had Lauren Schwab on the show, Chris and Lori Harder. We're all speaking at this event.
What's TLP Mastermind?
I don't know exactly what it stands for, but the idea that it's it's basically to help entrepreneurs sort of grow and scale their businesses, or start their business if you're just starting it.
Okay, so break this down for me, because masterminds are super buzzy.
They are.
At least in our community of La La Land. Everyone is on this health and wellness kick, and they're all part of a mastermind. And whose mastermind you're in is a big deal.
It is.
It's like, what clique are you in?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, today's MBA program, right? In so many ways, because the value of an MBA program is you can get most of the content online, but it's really about the people that you meet and the network you build. Same thing with the masterminds. I mean, a lot of it is about just connecting with other people that are, up to something, that are often high net worth individuals, or people that are super connected, or just people that are deeply deep experts in some space. So it's about that, but of course, there's also going to always be great content. Most of the mastermind programs end up having a coaching component. So it's usually a group of people that enter this program that's led by, several teachers or maybe just one teacher, and they go through, basically a curriculum of business and entrepreneurial skill sort of building, and also relationship building, and they learn lots of things that are necessary to live both a happy and successful life.
Well, I myself did not join a mastermind. I joined a modeling agency.
And its own respect, it is a mastermind.
Not a lot of masterminds. It was a certain level of expertise in fashion and beauty. Thanks for the experience. But you have an MBA.
I went to I did my MBA coursework at University of Miami. You know what's surprising about the MBA? I love and I love education, all about that. But the things I wanted to learn, I didn't learn in the program. I thought, I'll enter this program, and of course I'll learn some skills on how to be a mid-level manager. But I'll also learn entrepreneurial skills. I didn't. You generally don't, right? I mean,
life is the best teacher, as they say.
As is Andy Waldman. Entrepreneurial Night School here.
Yeah, absolutely, including stock trading. That's why you can tune in super early in the morning at 6:30 for the opening bell each day on the Trading Bell. I'm live stock trading, and most people aren't even believing that. My friends are DMing me. They're going, what are you doing? What is this language you are speaking? The bid and ask spread. What? So
tell them, Jez. Models know how to make money, right?
Exactly.
Models know how to make money. Yeah, it's interesting. So I meant to ask you about that. We both spent time in the modeling business, and you did it for over 10 years, right? Still doing it now and then when it makes sense. And what would you say you've learned most? Because I learned a lot of things from modeling that I didn't expect to learn, just sort of behind the scenes stuff and just stuff around presence and everything like that. But was there anything specific you sort of remember taking away from your modeling experience that you kind of apply now?
Yes, absolutely. Making self-discipline a priority. Because it is so easy to get caught up. I mean, what you think you know is very true. The parties are glamorous, the opportunities are endless, the people are cool. But you have to put yourself first. You have to stay well rested. You have to stay well fed, because it is a marathon.
Yeah, it is. It is. The other thing that I remember sort of learning that I see you apply consistently is you really have to be your own best advocate, and you have to manage your own career. Because I thought you sign up to the agency, they'll take care of everything from there, and then you find out that's not necessarily the case. You have to set up your own test, and they might help to orchestrate some of that stuff. But if you're not looking out for you, no one is.
No one is looking out for you.
Right?
All right, Rob.
Indeed.
So your mama sent over a very interesting article for us to talk about today.
I know. Our moms are our biggest fans.
Mama, she's our biggest fan.
Right?
Avid viewer, shares our show every day. We appreciate the continued support.
We need to have a show that's just dedicated to them, right? I mean, seriously.
So what's Mama have to say today?
So it's interesting. I saw this She sent me this article on Business Insider. It's all about the ages people are happiest with their money, looks, and lives.
17.
Yeah, well, you're not far off. 23 and 69 are like the peak happiness periods of our life, generally speaking. So some people, that's statistically true, right?
Well, now that's sad because I feel like I'm a long ways off and have even further to go.
So that's the beautiful thing about it. That's kind of when people aren't, most people aren't being intentional about that. They just survey them and they ask them, hey, when are you the happiest? And they check at 50 and they check at 55 and people will say, but you can make an active decision today that today will be the happiest day of your life or this year or whatnot. And so I think, like we say in sort of the psychology world, like we call room temperature when one arm is like on fire and the other one is in freezing cold water, right? And then you say that's room temperature because it's an average. It doesn't actually describe every single individual, it just describes the average. So I found that was pretty interesting. The age at which people tend to be unhappiest is about 47 years of age, like between 45 and 49. Yeah, and for women, it's late 30s, and for men, it's mid 50s.
Oh, great.
Right?
Here we go, people. I'm going to need some extra coffee.
I think you're an exception. You're an outlier, Jez, right?
I always have been.
Yeah, but one of the things I thought was interesting, too, was they said people are sort of happiest with their looks when they're 70, about 70 or older.
70?
Yeah, it's when they're happiest with their looks. How interesting is that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I love
Where do
that.
you think you're going to be when you're 70 years old?
Where?
Yeah,
Oh my
what is
goodness.
Rob Mack
I
at
don't
70?
know. On some island somewhere, sipping a pina colada, reading a book probably. I don't know. It's a great question, right? I mean, I can't see myself not working because I love work. I love it probably more than anything else. Where do you think you'll be?
Oh, I'll have a glass of rosé in my hand and big Alexander McQueen glasses that, I don't really need. Probably won't be able to see straight, a hat on, telling some story, some hot gossip with my girlfriends, for sure.
Very Nancy Davis of you.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, we have a really exciting show ahead. Stay tuned. Coming up next, Merrick Hanna.
Rob Mack.
And I'm Jessamine Moyer. This is EverTalk Live, coming to you live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. in the Ever Media Studios for a little Hollywood and happiness, positivity, and pop culture on Apple TV and Roku via the EverTalk app, and of course, streaming live on all socials.
I've got so much love in my life, and then I get to do this with you every single day. I mean, it's incredible.
If you have a dream, do not let anything stop you.
You can have all the money or all the success in the world, but if you don't have peace, it's all worthless, really, right?
Happiness from the inside out. Please be sure, if you haven't read this book,
Sweet.
you've got to. I
important to
love
remember.
what we do.
I do too, Jez.
Miracles. I'd like just my life to be an example that miracles exist. I am just so grateful that we get to be a part of this journey together, Rob, whether it's 4 a.m. texting up peanut butter and jellies or coming to you live Monday through Friday every 9 a.m. You know when you're going to see that, Eddie?
Yes.
When we're holding it in our
That's
own
right,
hands,
that's
Rob,
right.
for best digital daytime talk show.
What makes people lucky, like actually lucky, is that they believe they're lucky.
Thank you for being my mentor, Rob.
Likewise.
You didn't even know it.
True.
I'm out all the time. I'm everywhere. I'm drinking my wine. I'm doing the show. I'm stepping and repeating on some kind of red carpet. I had a little too much. I said, one drink Jeslyn. One drink Jeslyn. 2 tequila Jeslyn. 2 tequila Jeslyn.
One drink Jez.
Is this one drink Jeslyn? I hope you're proud, Rob.
I'm very
reading
proud
a
of you,
book.
actually. I don't know how you have. The hair is killing it today.
Oh, thank
Are
you.
you feeling-
Clearly, we have no fun around here. It's a
No,
thing.
yeah.
Thought of the day: light, love, and magic. Oh, I do it fun. It was wild. Absolutely. Oh my God! Do you know we're still on live, Rob? Right now,
You gotta be kidding.
talking to my angels.
That's hilarious. That's-
They always say if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life, right? I absolutely love what I do.
Yeah,
We
it's fun.
couldn't do what we do without the support of you watching. Thank you for sharing, for DMing, for commenting, for continuing to support us as we grow and scale our vision. For the people in the studio and their friends and families for having our backs. We're so grateful.
Right. And I'm most deeply and genuinely grateful for you. Truly, I am, Jazz. It's just a pleasure every day to get to connect with you and work with you. It's amazing.
Oh, thank you. I'm so grateful for you. We love you, Romac. There isn't a man or woman who hasn't met you and said you're the best dressed person in Los Angeles and the happiest guy we know. It's an honor to be able to do this show with
Appreciate
you.
that.
Today I'm going to do the hip hop freestyle.
What would you have done yesterday?
The hip hop freestyle.
Oh, okay. We would love to see you do your robotics right now.
Awesome.
Awesome. Good.
He's so
I don't know, actor. Cue music.
Say what?
Hashtag
Boom.
TBT
What?
to the OG, Merrick Hannah. And so you think you can dance. I can't get enough of
Dude,
that video.
so
by the way.
good.
Now, it's been years of dancing, thousands of hours of practice, credit after credit. Congratulations on your massive success.
Thank you so much.
So how did you discover dance and that you were so great at it? This robot obsession, where did it begin?
It began a while back when I was 2 years old, and my parents actually took me to an open house. And at the open house, there was this little remote-controlled robot. And I don't know why, but I just fell in love with it. And from that point on, I would always just pretend to be a robot, everything I did. I would brush my teeth like a robot. It was the weirdest thing. And then later, I was watching television with my mom, and I saw a dance crew called the Jabberwockies.
Yeah.
And they were dancing like a robot. And I'm like, whoa, that's on a whole other level. That's crazy. So then I started to dance like a robot, and I fell in love with it.
That's so cool. Did your parents ever get you to, or try to get you to stop doing it? Was it ever too much, or no?
No, it was
No.
it was never too much. They thought it was just going to be they thought it was just a phase and it was
Yeah.
going to be over soon, but it just
Thank God, huh?
Yeah, and then it became viral.
Yeah.
Massively viral. That video itself has over 100 million
Amazing.
views
It's
collectively.
crazy.
That is nuts. So what came first, the acting or the dancing?
So actually, acting came first. Like acting came before I started dancing like a robot. So when I was very young, my parents wanted to try to get me to be a little more social because I was so antisocial. I just wouldn't talk to anyone. So they put me in theater camps to try to get me to, talk to people. And I fell in love with acting. And I was actually picked right out of theater camp, and I was put into a few professional Shakespeare productions. And it was around that time that I started to discover dancing. And then one of my videos blew up. So I actually had to choose between dancing and acting.
Oh.
Because I was asked if I wanted to be on So You Think You Could Dance, and I was asked if I wanted to be in a big theater production. So I chose dancing, but now I'm coming back to acting.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
So full
Boy,
circle.
I know, it's just incredible. So is it hard still? I mean, you must love both of them equally well. Yeah.
I love them well, for sure.
Yeah.
I love acting and I love dancing for very different reasons. It's
Are there any actors that really inspired you? Because you were such a young age when you sort of fell in love with it. Like, was there a movie? Was there a TV show? Was there an actor? Or was it just your own personal experience being like in the classes and doing the auditions?
It was definitely my own personal experience
Yeah.
because I didn't really watch a lot of movies or television, so there wasn't really one actor in particular that inspired me. I loved reading scripts on stage and performing.
Wow. Well, your credits are stacking up.
It's crazy. I don't
honestly,
understand it.
Brad TV, what was it like working with the LeBlancs?
It was so fun. I got to play Goth Boy Edward, which was my favorite character I've ever played. That was an amazing experience. In fact, season 5 is actually coming out super soon, so
Very
that's
exciting. And you've got a Netflix series coming up.
Yes, it's crazy. I'm going to be on an episode of Teen Kaylee on Netflix. That's coming out in February, and I really got to channel my inner geek with that role. There's no dancing in that, but
super fun show though.
Super fun show. I love it so much.
Yeah.
And are you in love with TikTok? Let's talk about that
Yes.
because it exploded.
I don't understand why it's so popular, but it's insane.
Huge.
It's huge, and it's so much fun. Yeah.
Okay, what about shadowboxing?
Shadow ban.
Shadow banning.
Shadow
yeah.
ban.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
So right now I'm shadow banned on TikTok, and I don't know why, but it means that when I post content, no one sees it. But I do love making content, so as soon as my shadow ban gets resolved, I'm really gonna start making TikTok
Yeah.
videos.
Okay, TikTok. We've got a bone to pick with you on that.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's wild. Yeah. We don't know why, but maybe someone reported me or something, but I'm shadow banned.
You're
It's
just
crazy.
too cool, man.
Yeah,
you
right?
are just too cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so what kind of advice do you have for people who want to pursue a career in Hollywood like you've done, whether it be in acting or dancing? What would you tell them?
I mean, it's just to never give up, because you're never gonna get, an audition right away. It takes a while before you start landing roles and stuff. So it's just keeping with it, I think.
Yeah. Is it hard? I mean, you have such great energy, and you're so active and talented. Do you find it exhausting at times? I mean, what do you do when you're just completely wiped out and you've been working all week, all month? Are there certain things that you do to just kind of unplug and decompress?
I play Minecraft with my little brother.
Do you?
Yes. that's one of the things that I like to do when I'm really stressed out, because it's just really fun.
Now, can your little brother dance?
He can. He doesn't really like it though, but he definitely can dance.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. Yeah.
So it's in the blood.
It's in the blood. Yeah.
And what about your parents? Do they dance?
Not my style.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they dance some Lindy Hop. So
Oh,
I don't know how to
very
do that, but they're pretty good at it.
Well, the moves must be in the blood. Please tell everyone where they can find and follow you. And of course, check you out on all things social.
Yeah, so I'm Americana everywhere. Americana on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, MERICKHANA.
Got that branding down. That's good. Yeah. Same name everywhere.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Merrick. We cannot wait to see you on Team Kaylee, and stay tuned. We'll be back with more on EverTalk Live. 5, 4, 3, 2. Happy New Year, everyone. I'm your host, Jez Moulier, aka The Trading Bell. What a morning it will be. Due to recent news, we're expecting that the market will be down today, but that could potentially present some opportunity for us. Let's take a look at our watch list. One of the things that differentiates The Trading Bell from any of the other stock shows, other than we do live trading, is everything that we do is on camera, so you can see it as it happens. You are seeing what's happening right now in this moment. 2020, it's all about money, money, money. That is my motto. Remember, money never sleeps, pal. That's right. That's why I'm here trading in Los Angeles live with you at the opening bell. Whew, sun is not even up yet, but the stocks are on the move. Numbers are moving faster than I can even speak. Well, let's face it. I'm excited. I'm thrilled. I've got goosebumps. This is a history in the making. Top of the list, SVRA up 154% this morning. Build BVI at 162. Oh, that feels good. BPH, Spring Bake Pharmaceuticals up 22%. That is going to make for a very sweet start to 2020. Filled. Woo! That feels good. Just a disclaimer, this is an entertainment show, so please don't treat any of the information you hear on the show as an investment advice, because trading is risky. Let's end the year strong. Visit EverTalk TV, Facebook, or Instagram at The Trading Bell. Remember, every dream has its price. What's yours?
Tell me about your new job.
Well, it combines my two biggest dreams, space exploration and being 3,000 miles away from my mother.
Ashley, it's your mother you're talking about. I totally get how you feel. You know, your mom always used to say I was the spoiled baby of the family, that I would never grow up, but ha! Look at me now. Raising a teenager, being responsible. I've been waiting to do this my whole life.
Be a parent?
No, prove your mom wrong.
And all I want is the freedom to try new things.
Well, life's an adventure. Whatever you want to try, I will support. Put that beer down.
It's all you have in the fridge.
Here's lemonade.
Bob's Hard Lemonade.
Don't drink that. Maybe starting with the kitchen wasn't a great idea.
Can I see my room?
Here it is.
Now I have no excuse not to work out.
Oh my gosh.
That
So much fun.
was a sneak peek at the Netflix original series of the expanding universe of Ashley Garcia and the stars with us today. We were so excited to welcome Paulina Chavez to the show. Thanks so much and congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
This series is just set up to be a success. 1, you're starring in it. 2, co-created by Mario Lopez. 3, some of the episodes are actually directed by Eva Longoria. Wow.
Yes.
Talk about good company.
Oh, yeah. I know. Oh, my God. Working with Eva Longoria, Mario Lopez, they're just so incredible and positive people. They're wonderful.
What do you love most about the show?
That it centers a Latina woman who is young and intelligent, and it's something that you don't mostly see on TV, and a lot of young viewers can relate to her.
Just love that.
How do you relate to her?
Oh, many ways. First of all, we both have really moms that are overprotective.
Yeah. Very loving moms, the way
Loving
I put it.
moms,
Yes.
exactly. And we both worked hard on our career, not really focusing on our social life. I was homeschooled in 8th grade, and I was working hard on my career. And here I am. And same with Ashley. Ashley worked hard to get her degree, her PhD, and now she has the time to finally be a teenager.
Amazing. So when did you fall in love with acting?
Oh my gosh. I was 7 years old in second
7.
grade. I was in 2nd grade and I was doing theater. I did productions like Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast,
Yeah.
and that's when I fell in love with acting in general. After I went on to middle school, I didn't really care for theater that much.
Yeah.
The program there wasn't that great,
Yeah.
so I decided I wanted to do film acting.
Yeah.
So how do you stay grounded? Being a hometown girl from Texas, and now you're getting swept up by Hollywood.
It's crazy, but always going back to my roots. Going back home to San Antonio, Texas. I volunteer at the elementary school that I used to do theater at, and the kids there are wonderful, and I think they really keep me grounded.
Yeah, just incredible. So is that what you most love doing in your spare time when you're not working nonstop?
I love to help them out. I'm busy right now, but I really hope to go back before they put on their production this year.
It's a really interesting thing and paradox. With fame comes a certain level of responsibility, right? What do you hope to use your success for?
To inspire kids, to
Yeah.
motivate them to work hard and follow their dreams. I really want them to know that it's possible, that they can do anything. Coming from a small town, we can do anything.
Oh, that's fantastic. Who's been most important in sort of reminding you of that? Has it been your parents? Has it been friends? Who's been great about that for you?
I think all the women in my life, my mom, my sisters, my dad, of course.
Yeah.
They really help me with that. They just bring me back down, and they're really hardworking people, and I really love them.
Yeah.
So what's going to be next for you?
Well, right now, I'm going to be working on a project with Giancarlo Canela, who plays Victor on the show, and we're going to be working on music.
That is so
Love
exciting.
It's going to work and collaborate. We're only working on one song right now, but we're excited to get back to it.
So I've heard that it's kind of like alternative meets Latin pop.
Yes, it's a mixture of everything that I like. There's so much. I love everything. Alternative, Latino pop, rock. It's going to have a lot of Josh to it.
And do you have like a working title for this EP? Let's see.
I'm just gonna. We're working on it. We're still figuring out the sound. So yeah.
Yeah. When do you feel like you're at your sort of creative best? When do you feel like you're just tapped in and those creative ideas just flood?
At 3 a.m.
Really?
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
3 a.m. is like when all my ideas come in.
Yeah.
That's when I work hard on my scripts. 3 a.m. is like the best time.
Is it because you're already awake, or is it that you pop up and wake up?
I'm already awake, first of all, but it's just that's when my mind just starts working.
Yeah.
It's during the day, it's just a zombie, and then 3 a.m. it's like when it hits me.
Yeah.
It's like, this will be cool to do, and I can't sleep because I want to work.
You sound like my sister. My sister's exactly that way. She's always been that way. At like 3 a.m., 3:30, she's alive and just ready to like take on the world.
That's how I finished school.
Yeah, really?
Because I was like working at night. During the day, I would take care of my grandma, and at nighttime, that's when I would like just go hard at school.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's awesome. Do you track it at that point? At that point, you like actually document it, or yes, you don't lose it. Yeah.
Speaking of documenting it, your life on Instagram. Do you love it? Hate it? How is social media fed into kind of your success?
Instagram's really weird. I'm not the kind of person who likes to post. I really have to like really post. But I think recently I've been doing really good on posting.
Yeah.
I've been posting at least once a week, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think it's gonna be somewhere where I just put pictures out.
Yeah.
Just, you know, be myself, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, keeping it 100 is so important.
Yeah.
It really is, especially when this Netflix series is available and everyone is binging you as Ashley Garcia. It's going to be so fun.
So crazy.
So fun. Please tell everyone where they can find and follow you.
Oh, yeah. You can follow me, Paulina F. Chavez. I think if you can find Paulina right here, that's how you spell it. Just put an F in between the Paulina and Chavez. And yeah, The Expanding Universe of Ashley Garcia comes out February 17th on Netflix.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you for
Stay
having
tuned.
me.
We're back with more on EverTalk Live.
Last night I dreamt and you were there. But when I woke in the morning, it didn't feel real. Putting the pieces back together, finding a strength I never knew. Start again. This time it's gonna be different. I'm learning to breathe again. This time it's gonna feel different. The past is in the past. Some things just never last. Learn to let go. Start again. Start again.
Oof. On fire.
Yeah, this girl's literally on fire. We're excited to welcome Anastasia Elliott to the show. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Cigarettes and Gasoline, the single, the video.
Cigarettes and Gasoline is the prologue single to my long collection of music that's about to be releasing, and it kind of sets the story for this long project that's about to unfold.
Explosive, I take it.
Yes.
Well, it's really interesting though because the project is entitled Crash Landing, right?
No.
Oh, confusing. What are you calling the project?
The next single is called Crash Landing.
The next single.
It is. January 31st.
Love.
There we go. Okay, so next
I
single.
have not released the project title yet.
Okay.
With that.
Noted. But Crash Landing is based on a personal experience that you had in an actual plane crash.
It is.
Oh, wow.
I was actually on my way to New York to finish recording Crash Landing when I was in a crash landing.
Really? What happened?
Yes. A Southwest plane, pilot error. She crashed the plane. It was wild, life-changing.
Yeah. So in what ways did that sort of inform the project? So talk to us a little bit about that.
It honestly just set the stylistic blueprint and I mean, I used this record to really explore the themes of death and resurrection and working through my own trauma through music, and yeah, the whole project is steeped in the plane crash.
I love that. So what would you sort of take away from both the experience and the project that you're sort of like applying consistently to your life? Because I sort of love the theme of like death and resurrection and you're sort of being reborn in a new way. And so what is that way in which you...
My name actually means resurrection, so I think that's just the theme of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. At what point did you decide, you know what, this is what I'm going to use my work as an artist?
I mean, I've been doing music for so long, and after that experience and a few others that I will share later on, I was able to kind of find the meaning behind it. Like I've been working on this record for such a long time, but when that experience happened, it became something so much bigger and so much more, and a way to really connect with people on trauma.
Yeah.
We all have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all do.
So has music been most helpful in sort of like processing the trauma that you've experienced? Or what have you used, like what modalities or what practices or what people or what things have been most helpful in sort of getting through or working through the trauma that you've experienced?
The creation process for me is a big part of it, and kind of finding outlets to explore emotions and things that you can't really explore in real life, such as burning down a house and murdering your lover 1,000 times over, as seen in this last video.
Yeah, probably do that once and then you probably put away for
I think you'd be
life.
put away for a while. So there's like many ways that I have worked through things with this project. I can't give too much away of the unreleased content, but you will definitely see.
Where were you raised?
Houston, Texas.
Yeah. How do you think that's impacted you as an artist?
I moved away really young to, pursue music. So Houston, though, is such a wonderful music town, and it was more rooted in country music when I was growing up. So I grew up listening to great songwriters and beautiful lyrics.
Fantastic. What would you say is the biggest dream, the greatest dream that you have for yourself?
Oh, world domination.
Yeah, naturally. What
Absolutely.
else?
What do you mean by that?
Selling out Madison Square Garden, all the time, residency maybe.
Where can people find and follow you and get your music?
Anastasia Elliott on Twitter and Instagram, and also on YouTube. And there's going to be so much content coming out over the next year, so make sure you stay with us.
Fantastic. Love that.
And we're currently on tour, which is...
Oh, what?
So that's why we're in LA. So
where are you playing next?
Moroccan Lounge on Monday night.
Super
All
cool.
right. I've not been there yet. I gotta go.
You should come. It's gonna be a fun show.
Oh, wow.
And then we're down to El Paso for a show that we're partnered with the Great Khalid Foundation to benefit the children of El Paso, and to Austin and New York. So.
Boy, getting around. I love it.
Yes.
That's exciting.
We're on the road this year.
Very cool. Well, we're excited to follow you on the road.
Thank you.
And continue to watch your journey.
Thank you so much.
EverTalk Live.
Thank you.
from Los Angeles. Welcome back to EverTalk Live on this Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
How fun was Merrick Hanna? I just
I
like
know.
he's gonna have to teach me some moves for the red carpet
See,
or something.
This is why I don't dance in public, because there's people like that literally crush it. I cannot be seen dancing next to him. I mean, that's incredible. He is just so talented.
I cannot wait to see him on Team Kaylee. You know, we've had some awesome guests who are part of that cast, and it's going to be
Yes, we have.
really exciting season in
Right?
February.
And how sweet is Paulina? Oh my gosh.
Right?
Amazing.
I feel like she is next generation Alex Mack. Do you remember Alex Mack?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I
Okay,
do.
so I grew up with Alex Mack, Larissa Olenek, and I thought her superpowers were so inspiring, and I really truly believe that Paulina is going to inspire and lead a whole next generation of Latinx girls.
Yeah, oh, totally. You can feel it. She has that star quality, right? Yeah, it just comes through, for sure. And Anastasia, my goodness.
Woo!
Music is on fire.
Yes,
Explosive,
cigarettes
literally.
and gasoline.
That's awesome.
Watch out.
Yes.
Her show at the Moroccan Lounge is going to be super sexy.
I gotta check this place out. I have not been yet.
Really?
But yeah, I think that's a great sort of way to, check it out.
I love going to a live show.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
What's
Yeah.
the first concert you ever went to?
Oh my goodness, Dido. I went to, well, it wasn't the first, but it was probably one of the most memorable. I also was invited to, like a KPMD, MC Hammer. Cool. Yeah, you don't know, you don't realize. My mom took me because
to MC Hammer?
Yeah, I had a friend, and he and his mom were like, hey, we got this concert, these concert tickets, and they were like, and my mom was like, really? And I was like, I of course was so shy, I didn't even really want to go, but my mom was super sweet, and I was friends with the kids, so we went. And it was an experience.
Did you have MC Hammer pants?
Oh man, I did not. I did have parachute pants though. Do you remember the parachute pants?
Well, those are basically MC Hammer pants.
They are. They're just not as saggy. But yes, I had those. Did you have?
No, Rob, that's not a look for me. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to EverTalk Live. We will be back with you tomorrow. Of course, we are live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. on all things social and on Apple TV and Roku via the EverTalk app.
Guys, thanks for checking us out. We'll be here on Friday, so make sure you tune in, okay? Have a great day on purpose.
Until then, happy Thursday, Rob.
Yes. Thursday.